said, I'm not a huge freak. Like I'm like I like sex or whatever, but I'm not good at it. You know? And I think that caused a huge problem in our relationship because I'm just not that chick. I'm not that girl that's gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna jump outside the box and do all this amazing stuff. No. Like, you get this one killer move I got, you know. Hit you with it and that's it. Like, I'm gonna jab you with this one. And then I got this one move, ladies. If you use this on your guy, if you use this one move, you got him for life. Let me show you. It's this one move. This one move. I need space. This one move. I call that the dead cockroach. Kids to death. I really do. I love my kids. It's just hard being a mother sometimes, though. It really is. Like, because kids are just so much, you know, and they say some of the funniest things. Like, I can relate to my daughter on some stuff because she's funny, and I get most of my material from her. It's hilarious. Like, not the sex stuff. No, not the sex stuff. Absolutely not. Like, I don't know what kind of parent is she. No, but other stuff, like, I kid you not, I was pregnant and I was so frustrated. I was irritated. I was just like, oh, I can't deal with you right now. So I told my daughter, I said, look, go to your room. My emotions is in a disarray. I can't, and she was like, oh my God, disarray. That's what we should name the baby. What? Absolutely not. And then I was reading the newspaper the other day and come to find out, like, the oldest woman in the world died. And I was just intrigued by the story because she was 111 years old. I was like, oh my God. And I was just telling her, because, you know, somebody talked to conversation. So, you know, even though she's young, I was still like, oh my God. The oldest woman in the world died. She was 111. They say here she died of pneumonia. She was like, that's interesting. I would have thought she died of old age. I was like, see, you don't have any emotions. Yeah, man, her tooth fell out the other day and she came to me and said, Mom, my tooth fell out, but I wanted you to know, I already know there's no tooth fairy. You don't have to put any money under my pillow. Right, and you know you gotta catch them because at the fairies, it's a fine line between penises. You got to get them, you know what I mean? So they just jump and they gone. You're like, oh my God, she's chasing business. You know, so when she said that, I was like, no, who told you that? That's not true. And then she was like, well, nobody told me. I looked it up. I said, looked it up where? On Wikipedia.com. I'm like, oh my God, this internet. I said, listen, anytime you read stuff on Wikipedia, you have to validate your sources. You cannot just read it and say, okay, that's true. You have to make sure you're going other places and finding out the truth behind what they say. She said, I knew you were going to say that. And Axe.com said the same thing. I'm like, this heifer is intelligent. But it's funny because we'll give our kids some, but we'll take others away. Like on Christmas, tell me your baby ain't never opened a gift and was like, oh my God, Santa bought me a PlayStation. I bought that PlayStation. Santa bought them socks right there. I'm gonna get my $300 gift up in here. I worked hard for that. But I'm surprised y'all laugh because most white people, y'all let y'all kids believe in Santa Claus today in college. Like, yes, Santa Claus paid for college, baby, yes. Santa Claus bought you that car. What? They not know. Another thing I don't like really about Mother's Day, too, or mothers, is the Mother's Day. You know what I mean? Like the day itself kind of irks me. And I mean, give it up for all the moms and saying, look, you know, you shouldn't be appreciated. I'm just saying, like, it's not enough cards that actually say what you want to say to your mother. You know, they're all so cliche. Tell me, you pick up a card and it says the same exact thing. Oh, Mom, you're so loving and giving and caring and there for me, and oh, how I love you, Mother. That's cool, but where are the real cards at? You know what I'm saying? The ones where you open it up and it says, even though. I lived with my grandma till I was 15. I still love you. Where is that card at? I couldn't find a card that I felt was befitting of my mother, so I just picked a random card and scratched out everything that didn't apply. By the time I gave her this card, this shit said, Happy Thank Day. I bought you one, didn't I? And it's so funny because as children, we'll listen to anything that our parents tell us growing up, you know, like, so all my whole life growing up, I thought I lived with my daddy. You know, I was that girl on the block that used to be, you know, in the ghettos, like, I You know, I was real ghetto. So, I was. It was ridiculous. So, you know, I was that chick, you know, but come to find out, I did not live with my dad. Come to find out, I lived with my grandmother. And my daddy lived with my grandma, too. You ain't been to not one parent-teacher conference, ever.